the crafting and making day. So declare the way. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Anyway, welcome back to Fantasy Life. So, let's see, we only have party members, so we're all good on that. So, basically, we need to go gather lots of crap from lots of everywhere. So, let's just start. We're just gonna go gather a bunch of stuff we can. Pick up, mine. Oh, really nothing there today. I think that's the first time I ever seen nothing there. Unless I had that you know, that'd be interesting if it actually retains the data of what you've collected. Not quite sure if it does. Yeah, we're gonna kind of go one through a bunch of places, gather craps. Huh. I don't think I actually ever walked into this area here. Hey, you wanna fight? Fine. Die horrifically then. Not like you stood a chance. Like all this stuff is pretty weak to me. Oh wait. What the hell? My horse is still here. Interesting. So even after getting back to town and saving, it actually remembers its location. That's very interesting, actually. Down you go. Is it also a choppy one? No. It is not a choppy one. You know, I wonder what happens if you actually tried to engage with that thing. Well, actually, I guess what I should say is, I wonder what happens if you actually kill it. Oh yeah, that was a shape one. All these things respawned. Actually, I wonder how does stuff you mine actually respawn from a screen transition, or do you actually have to wait time, I wonder. Oh, what the fuck? Oh wait, there's more though. This shit? Oh. I should see if he has some different stuff. Come on. I wish the engage in combat and interaction was a slightly different button. So what you got? You still only have paladin shit? That's what you say, but the shit keeps being here. When does the shit change? I'd like some different choices here. So I want to go to the cave down here. And then yeah, this time we're also gonna try out cooking. Because we should have lots of ingredients for cooking at this point, I would imagine. I killed that thing before, but we're gonna need a lot more SP though. Though it should be easier this time. But let me gain some of my points here. But yeah, his bounty is what gave me the court pickaxe I have, so maybe if I'm lucky I can get some other lava themed gathering gear, because so far it's been the best stuff I've been able to find, buy, or anything. But I don't know if the pickaxe is the only thing he might have, or whether you have a chance of other stuff too. I do not know. Oh yeah, he way easier now. Ah, there it is. Hey, Way. How are you doing? Welcome to the gathering stream. There it is. Oh, I gotta wait. So, hopefully you had a good time with World of Warcraft last night. And then you'll be itching that World of Warcraft. Now this thing I imagine I can't do anything to. Yeah, didn't think so. Yeah, we're getting materials, we're working on it. Right now we're out getting materials so we can level stuff. We're working on it. Oh, okay. What does that do? I don't know why I started with that. If I'm lucky, I'm not even sure who that is. It's been a long time since I played WoW. I mean, last thing I really remember going on in the storyline was like the Cthulhu Eye thing apparently survived your encounter with it and like possessed like a two-headed ogre, and then it possessed like what was his name? The guy who was in charge of the orcs. Like his brother like became possessed by him or some shit. No. No! No! Damn it! Oh my god. I hate the attack button is the same thing as trying to interact with shit. Well, I mean, how familiar with the overall story are you familiar with? Because, like, the Cthulhu Eye Monster was in Classic WoW. The War Chief and his brother existed since Warcraft 3, so they're not even remotely new characters. They're characters that have been around forever. Then the two-headed ogre guy, actually, technically he was a character in Warcraft 2, technically. Like, I believe you fight him in a 5-man dungeon, and then the story of that goes into whatever was like, I don't remember if it was the end of Cataclysm, or I think it was the next expansion after Cataclysm. Like, you gotta keep in mind, I haven't played after Cataclysm. I played up to the end of Cataclysm. So, like, outside the regards of that, like, the story I'm very vaguely familiar with. Like, I know a few beats, because, basically, when I read up, like, what was going on with the storyline, like, I thought it was all way going, like, because I know World of Warcraft, my opinion is Wrath of the Lich King should have really just tied up the orcs and human relationship at that point. Like the continuously ignorant conflict between the orcs and the humans is fucking stupid at this point. And like they literally just had the fucking what was his name? The orc that's in charge of all the fucking orcs. You know, he was the main fucking character of fucking Warcraft 3. I forget his fucking name, but like, they just literally made his fucking racist brother get possessed by fucking old gods just so they can have a stupid reason to keep the fucking Alliance and the Horde fighting each other. It's just like, come on! Like, you're literally just making stupid reasons for, like, I mean, the dude, like, the dude was in love with a human for, like half of his life before he, got married to an orc woman and had a child with her. Like, it's just like, come on! Like, he's he's literally worked with the fucking Alliance before. Like, it's like, I mean, they fought together to kill the Lich King again. Like, it's like, come on! I mean, I get the undead or like a bit of a point with the Alliance, but it's like, come on at this point. Like the ignorance of continuing the war is just so stupid at this point. Maybe. I might be tempted to join, maybe. I don't know, really, though. I don't even know if my computer, like, I mean, my old computer probably couldn't handle WoW anymore, because I know they've, like, updated it a lot. I guess this computer probably would be fine with it, maybe. But then there's the size of it, though. Like, I'm always working with, like, 100 gigabytes with my videos and shit. Like, 2 of the recommendations for the poll that got made. Oh, really? So you mean they finally made some... They finally made it where the two sides can work together? Oh my goodness! Wow! You mean they'll maybe taken slight steps in the storyline to resolve shit? Wow! I never thought the day would actually come within World of Warcraft. I thought they would have to made a whole new MMO or something for that to fucking happen. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I'm sure there's still a bunch of political crap, but hey, I mean, I guess at least it's progress. Hey, you know, I'm willing to be like, well, it's progress. I can be slightly, actually, a little graduated to that, because like seriously, like it just felt like every time I go see what the fuck's going on in the storyline, it's just bullshit. Like, I mean, Thrall was his name, right? That was the name of the orc leader, right? Well, I mean, technically he gave up being the orc leader or that, but I mean, he was the orc leader, but like like Thrall's brother was like fucking racist as fuck. Like, you can't tell me Thrall would have been like, yes, I should let my racist brother be in charge of the Horde. There's no way this could lead to any weird complications or anything. Oh, now there's an interesting plot, because I mean, the Blood Elves have always been like, a very big problem, so... So what, did they make the Blood Elves a new race? Like, all the Blood Elves now part of one of the sides? Because, I mean, they will against everyone. See, I don't... Yeah, we couldn't work on any of the stuff. Will they? Or maybe I'm just mixing them up with the undead elf chick. Will they? No, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the, oh man. So, what was that dude's name? It was during the, when they introduced the blue alien dudes. Like I'm thinking of the faction of Blood Elves that is what was his fucking name? And apparently that guy survived. Like, I remember doing that dude's Wade. That fucking thing was hard to do as a low man Wade, even, like, once it became kind of old. What was his fucking name? Yeah, like, apparently that guy, like, fucking survived and, like, reappeared somewhere. And then also the blind demon elf dude also apparently went on too, who should be dead. I don't know. It's like I haven't been a fan with what the hell's been going on in Warcraft for like quite a long time now, honestly. Like, everything's just been really kind of stupid in it. He gets killed in a fight, supposedly killed. I mean, well, let's be honest. Can we really trust, like, ooh, we got an equipment thing. Can we really trust anyone being dead at this point? They keep fucking bringing everyone back. But yeah, I heard he got to come back, and it's just, anyway, I think this hammer might be a... oh, I think, we need to level up. But we got a better hammer to get to, so we got that going for us at least. Oh, the Shadowlands is the afterlife. Well, see, they still get to exist, though. See, they come back anyway. Even death isn't the end. Ooh, all the trees come back. Yeah. I wonder how doing old content is these days. Like, after Cataclysm, did they keep destroying a lot of the old content? Could they make some bullshit reason for him to come back? I don't know, like Blizzard and let's not be too kind here. Like Activision, like I don't really think they know what the fuck they're doing most of the time when it comes to anything related to Blizzard anymore. Anyway. See, I used to love, like, I used to do all the, like, classic raids by myself, except for the Cthulhu Eye. The Twin Princes and the Cthulhu Eye, at least back when I played, wasn't possible to solo as a druid. And the Cthulhu Eye took a long time for people to actually figure out a way to solo. Like, someone actually eventually found a way to solo the Cthulhu Eye boss, but, you had to, like, time, like, a warp or some shit to get around one of its mechanics. Which, I mean, who knows if that's even something you can do anymore. One-shot them? That'd be crazy. Especially the princes, because one of the reasons the princes wasn't, like... To kill the princes, you had to have a pretty consistent AoE that did a lot of damage. And, well, no. Actually, wait. I'm thinking of the wrong boss. So, the gimmick with the princes was you had to keep them away from each other. Because if they were next to each other, they healed each other for massive amount of HP. So... it was incredibly difficult to be able to solo them. I don't think it was possible to solo them back when I used to do a lot of the old raids. I think you had to have somebody separate them still. Or some way to separate them, like maybe a hunter pit and then you take the other one. But either way, I know as a druid it wasn't possible to do the princes. Oh man, but I'm still so mad they got rid of the troll raid though. Made it some fucking stupid place for the trolls. Like, I used to go there all the time. I'd walk out with a fat stack of gold, because, you know, raid mobs carry a lot of money on them, and then, you know, it gets distributed for everyone in the party, but when you're by yourself, that's some decent chunk of change, and then those skittable things all over the place because it's full of snakes. So I would just get shitloads of skins. Well, I mean, the thing is, I would just sell the skins in the auction house, so it wouldn't be, like, what's the word when you just NPC items? I can't remember. I didn't usually do too much, like item and NPC farming too much. I usually just either got the money and whatever goods for crafting bags or selling stacks of skins. Okay, and then the woods was somewhere north, I think. I think we had to go this way. We can get some more trees that way. Yeah, that's something I do give credit to WoW when it comes to mats, is that from what I experienced, they were able to keep everything decently, like, valuable. Like, one of the big issues Final Fantasy XI had is that as new content came out, and until you got to 75, a lot of the older stuff, aside from specific items, they became worthless, really. Like, once you leveled up to 75, they became worthless. And then, with how they do stuff now, it made a lot more stuff even more worthless. So, like, leveling up crafting in Final Fantasy XI is a fucking nightmare. Because essentially, you have to spend ages wasting your own money trying to level up something nobody's gonna buy any of. And yeah, it's made crafting shitty in 11 a lot. So I'm gonna leave this. Wait. But yeah, that's good that they've continued to make stuff have uses and that. That's what's kind of nice about the bags too, because like, you're gonna always need bags as you level up, so there's always a want for like the different tiers for new players and stuff. As long as there's new people, it works out that there's stuff to use. Even if like most of the gear ain't gonna be super useful, because you can just get the gear out of 5-mans and that. Or quests. 5-mans, you know, you can get all over the place. We got a tree heal. Ooh. So in other words, really low tier bags are kinda Well, it sounds like they didn't get too much bigger from when I last played. I don't remember what the biggest size was, but I believe all my bags were like special reward bags, basically, at the point I was at. I don't think I even used it any regular craft ones. So when you make a new character, you just automatically get 4 free 20-slot bags? Well, that's kind of shitty for people who made money. What? You mean you don't have to earn your gear? What? That seems kind of counterproductive to people making money off crafting, then. Doesn't that make, like, some of the crafting worthless, then? It's gonna make one of the bounties I had in the beginning vanish. I still don't know what this is for. Man, that's deep. Not really, unless you're tuning. If you're tuning, then... Which I don't know how much tuning is a thing these days. I know it was pretty big for a lot of PvPing. Not sure about nowadays though. Oh, tweaking. No, never mind. Tuning was meant for a new kill though. Man, I'm a little rusty on my MMO terminology. Yeah, tweaking. But still, though, no markets for that. But that's why I liked relying on bags, Willie. Shrubbery. I guess technically I should be using file in here. Ooh, that thing has a lot of health. That sucked. That like completely missed him. Come on, die, damn it. What to eat for lunch? Good question. Well, hopefully this thing turns into a nice bounty. So today I have to go pick up something. There's somebody selling a Walkman full guitar for the PS4 for like 20 bucks. And I'm gonna pick that up if it's in decent condition. Anyway, I gotta go look at it, make sure it's not fucked up or anything. That does not look like a friendly creature, though. Hmm. Well, it didn't ag well. Oh. There's an even deeper place in here. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a no fuck with. That's a no fuck with. That's out of my league. Two trees. A house? Let's go ahead and get out of here. No, 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 no! No! Fuck! No! God damn it! I'll drop this stuff at the farm. Wob them blind. Hey, Elliot. Just getting some life done. What's your quest? Ah, there, I got his little quest done. But yeah, we're gonna be working on some crafting today. But yeah, right now we're just robbing the local farm. You know, they don't seem to have a mind. You know, just loading up on you know, on stuff. Yeah. In today's news, local boy robs farm blind. We're completely blindsided. Our kindness was so much, and yet they took everything. My family will starve this year. What am I going to do? When the king was asked for assistance, the king refused to comment. Some believe the boy may have been an agent of the king, and thus to protect his own self-interests won't press charges. Well, another wobbly, well done. Let's see, where else should we go for some more crap? Probably should get some stuff at the coast. Can't remember, was I able to cut the trees at the coast area? I know I was able to cut ones in the desert. And we did get the level up for Wizard, so did want to run around and see what we could do down there too, since we didn't get to do a whole lot down there. Yeah, let's see what we were able to do on the coast. See, this way went to the beach. And this way. And we'll check the coast. We'll check the coast and then we'll check the desert. So let's see. I needed to go south. Southwest way to go. What you want? Punching palms. Apparently they wanted me to kill a bunch of punching palms. I know I don't get yours. What you up to today, Elliot? Walk, I imagine? Here's a chop one. Just some walk. That one's not choppable. I'm not looking forward to going back to work on Monday. It's been a long time since I've had a break like this from work, but it was nice to get away from work for a good while, though. Don't look forward to seeing Chad's smug, dumbass face, though. I can always see him being an asshole the very first day back. He'll probably be like, "Hey, did you enjoy your time away from work? It was real nice. If only some of us could, be able to do that." Drop this off forced. I believe it's just like right up here. That way we don't put that whisk. Let's see. Come on, give me some charge. Come on. Yeah, my life as a wizard. Oh, again. Drop this stuff off too. Ooh, a shell. Make it a hat. And we'll have a hard hat. And it'll be a win-win. Okay, we'll get the one old thing that was over here. Radical man. I'm gonna go on that one bridge to get up there. Now, I'm kind of surprised there ain't coconuts around here. You find these oranges. No coconuts. Maybe it's supposed to be more kind of themed after Florida, maybe. Toasty. Might have a slightly pissed off Ford. Not sure, I think this thing was a high level one, I think. Oh yeah, that was a high level one. That's a get the hell out of here. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. We don't want to mess with that board. I think that's most. I think there's a little bit to the left side there we can check for any other goods. We're currently gathering stuff. We're gonna try level up some crafting and get some potentially maybe Bell Gil, maybe I don't know. We'll have to see what we can scramble to get out of all the crap we can gather right now. See, this is something I imagine I can't hold right now. Yeah. So. And anything else around here we can gather? A few more trees. But welcome, welcome. We're doing Fantasy Life today. I would imagine you're probably familiar with Fantasy Life if you're joining. And just in case you ask, because a lot of people who hop into the Fantasy Life stream asked, this is on wheel hardware. I am playing off an actual 3DS. This isn't emulation. Because I know several people have asked about that. Because, I mean, to be fair, it's not easy to capture footage outside of emulating on a 3DS unless you spend some monies on a capture card. Another one hack. And down you go. I think that one might be a bounty one. Yep. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got. So let's go ahead and turn the bounty in, and then we'll go to the desert. We never really got to explore the desert, because like I said, I wanted to get the next thing of wizardry stuff available in case any of it was desert related, because I'm still not 100% sure whether stuff just shows up if you find how to get it, or whether you have to get to that level, or if it's a mixture. I'm not really sure. Yeah, hopefully this will end up with a decent amount of stuff to do some crafting. Because I was a little disappointed that we weren't able to do too much the last time we did a bunch of crafting. Can I fly though from here? Oh, this is a shop. Whip. Okay, let's do the quick transport then. Too bad we can't have more party members. What do you want? I really wish they would give like them a different icon to symbolize they're like done. Like, I really hope they do something like that in the sequel if they have like this whole requesting system. Yeah, apparently a lot of 3DS games used the Nintendo's networking system that they used on the 3DS. Original DS didn't really have server type stuff, so that's why you need that whatever the hell that thing is. And even then, there's still a lot of games out apparently not fully functioning. It's a shame. That's why things like Stop Killing Games wants to make it where players can do their own shit instead of having to hack a bunch of shit and figure it out themselves. Just have the tools necessary to let them do it themselves and be done with it. Because we all know one of the big reasons that game developers, or not necessarily developers, but publishers are against doing that. Because they, let's see. I'm trying to remember how I get down there again. I needed to go there from the port area, didn't I? I think. But I mean, the real reason I feel like a lot of publishers, because a lot of devs want their stuff preserved, but publishers don't, because, you know, if you're playing Ubisoft's Crew 1, you're not buying Crew 2, and you're not buying Crew 3, and you're not buying Crew 4, and whatever, so on. Because you could just play the old one, because it may be better, or maybe you just like it, or whatever particular reason. That's why they don't want to actually support, like, protecting shit like that. But yeah, speaking of Stop Killing Games, they did actually have a thing recently. Like, it's amazing how everything like CEO-ish wants to defy Stop Killing Games, and how they're always like rushing to fucking what's the word where you hire a bunch of speaking mouths to go to like a healing, what is that word for that? I'm trying to remember. But they're all way, like, getting a bunch of fucking people for that kind of shit to speak against Stop Killing Games. It's like, it amazes me how stupid people are. Like, the people who actually think Stop Killing Games is bad and shit. Like, what is bad about wanting to preserve your right to the shit you paid for and to be able to somewhat play it in some form? But yeah, publishers don't want us to have the right to fucking play old shit. Because they don't want people to fucking, like, why ain't they playing Assassin's Creed 20? They're still playing Assassin's Creed 5. If I remember correctly, we had to go this way to get there. No, mad cow disease, sorry. I really hope over time that Stop Killing Games will do something. What was that? Oh, best of all. Because I honestly do feel like this shit is stupid as fuck to keep having this. Like, there were so many live service games that have fucking died. It's ridiculous. Like, it's almost like becoming a weekly thing. It's almost becoming a fucking weekly thing. Well, a fucking live service game just dies. And we're having so many that, like, come out and then immediately die. Like, I just don't understand even why a lot of these businesses are chasing this shit. Like, it's stuff like that makes me not want to even bother with, like, fucking, live service games a lot of times. Because, like, why would you want to buy a game that you're not sure if it's gonna be around in, like, a year? Like, obviously, if it's being really successful, that's fine, but, like, you see a lot of these more niche ones, you're not sure whether they're gonna fucking survive a few years or so. Ooh, hi. Ow, my face. Toasty. Nope, nope. Damn it. I don't think, did I ever find a bounty person inside town here? Magic spray. What the hell is that supposed to do? I'm assuming I don't have this shit. Yeah, I didn't think so. What do you want? You want some killed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you want outlaws killed. What the hell is... it goes to the blimp over there. I would imagine there's a guild thing here, Wayne, though. I think we did find a guild thing now that I think about it. Let's see. Guild, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Heads a cow. Let's go wade the desert. Okay, let's see what everything we can get out of the desert. This will be our first time really exploring it. Let's see, Twig. Hello, Dan. And bow. Oh wow, that's a big guy there. Nutch. Ooh, why'd you poke him away? Yeah. Yeah, he has a lot of health. I don't think we want to mess with him. We're crafting, so we're gathering up materials and stuff to see what we can slap together to level up and maybe make some battle gear, maybe. Way really feels like we should be able to make some battle stuff, hopefully. Cave of Bones. I guess might as well just check it out. Overall, we're just exploring the desert area in general and see what kind of materials we can get out of it. Cause like when we came to the desert last time, like seriously, like we hardly did anything here. Cause we just came in, went to the spot that was actually really nearby, and then story stuff, and then that was it. So we didn't really get to explore the lay of the land and what areas are here. Such a big bone. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those situations where it's not gonna let us go unless we kill everything. Let's see. The weirdest bullet is that? An owl, apparently. More stuff to mine. No sweet spot. Open the chest, you dummy. God damn it. Oh wait, what am I doing? That was... Not sure what this is. Dragon leg bone. Ah, that's one of the things I need for that. There's just two skeletons mining over there in the background. Oh, fuck, it put me to sleep. That's not good. Wakey, wakey. Two different directions. Hands off. You like my bounty? Of course, hands off that. Ooh, that's a really big looking thing. I'm going to assume I'm not going to be able to do anything to that yet. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything to that quite yet. Yeah, I kind of hope the bounty system's a little bit on the next one too, because it's kind of annoying to drag around and shit. Whackety whack, hands off, smack. Okay. Giant fossil hole. Hopefully we can do something with all this gold. Hey, guys! Oh no. Ah! Attack it. Long A wakey wacky Wikia wacko wacky. The wacky, the wookie, they're all a little spooky. Another fossil thing up here. Well, that's most of heal. Snag that, get the fuck out of here. See. No, that went to there. Go this way, then this way. Okay. And we'll probably have to just drop off the bounty. Because I don't know of any. Ooh, more stuff out here. I don't know of any bounty things out here. Because, like I said, we didn't get to really explore the desert a whole lot. Nope, damn it. Kinda weird to find a life cure on a skeleton, don't you think? I'm not gonna miss that with the big guy, though. Huh. A notorious bee? Nope, damn it. No. Go turn these in, see what we can get. There we go. And it was over here. And just, I tell you, some of these bounties, what you get for them is just all over the place. The gathering ones in particular seem very not amazing at all. Okay, and then I believe it said we got the thingamabob that one person wanted. What were they? Oh, that's it. We got it. Maybe not. Maybe it was a different thing then. More? So far we're finding ore, but I haven't really found anything to cut down. Here we go. Trees don't look like they're gonna be too common out here. Hmm. And they'll... What's in the lake? Well... Yeah. Build up my stuff, so I'm gonna have to let them... Get back the wolf. Damn it, stay still. Well, we're getting a bunch of kill stuff here. Don't think we'll probably level up another level in Wizard, but... Okay. Let's take a look here. Need 2 more cubes. Boy, I'm not sure what ones those are. Get the ancient ruins. Go this way. Like little flaws. What the hell? Give me a second here. Let's see. Second to see this numbers. Usually what I do with like unknown numbers is I'll do a Google search on it and see what turns up from it. No, nothing comes up from it, so it probably is a spam call, so nothing to worry about. Ooh, I can actually hold it. Took like almost my whole thing to get it, but don't think we're getting this. Yeah. We can see if it's a super strong one on that. Build up some magic heal. Honestly, these random enemies in the world have been a lot harder than anything in the storyline so far. I kind of wonder if the storyline is just, in general, just made to be super easy, and it's kind of like one of those games where, like, the wheel challenge is just doing all the crazy high-level secretive boss shit. Oh yeah, he doing massive damage. He seems to do a little on him. It's not unbeatable, but he's only it's only a lot stronger than my party allies, you know. That belly flop does a lot. Woo woo. No belly flop, please. Let's just... He's beatable, but, like, yeah, he'd take it a little bit of work. We'll see about turning him in as a bounty. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a bit of a tool thing, and that's one less tool thing to make. We'll see, we'll see. Either way, we'll get something for him now, I imagine, so... Be it crafting material we might be able to make use of later, or something else. We'll see, we'll see. Try, like, fire on him again. Yeah, I don't think that's... Yeah, I think the ice is better on it. Oh, no, no, no! Yeah, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be tempting luck here. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. But on the upside, we got a few more wizardry things, but that could also mean potentially something else I need might be behind him, maybe. But either way, I'm sure we'll be back for more things, probably. Probably. Potentially, possibly, could be. Another wizardry drink. Wizardry. Yeah, you think this gold wouldn't be here very often? You think people would be like, oh my god, it's gold! There's gold that rolls right off of you. Oh, that's no fail. Doesn't let me mine that one. So what do you want killed? Well, apparently not what I've killed so far. See, you want outlaws, which I hadn't found any. I think that was one when I was running back, so I think they always show up at night, so might have to do some night shenanigans for them. I'm getting a bunch of elden logs too, so hopefully those will be useful for some shenanigans too. Why does it have like an evil face on it? What's up with that? Why the evil face? Is it evil? Alright, well, we ran throughout all the 3 areas we've been to and some of the cave shenanigans and stuff within them. So let's go ahead. First thing, let's travel to the Wizard Master. Okay, so we're not getting that at the moment. I didn't think so, but it's some of the stuff off the list though, so you know, it's some more shenanigans. So let's go ahead, travel to the guild.